Kids and cadets, welcome back to Tommy Time. Thanks for coming out. Sorry about yesterday's video on this 2003 Blue Bomber. It's a Murray 5.0 Quantum. So a lot of the video had no sound. So this is something I had picked up from a scrapper. It was a flood victim. I had changed the oil out. It was milky. I swapped it out 2 or 3 times with old oil, let it run, heat up, and then poured it out. So I just ended up putting new oil in it just now. I let it sit overnight on the side, let it drip out. So we got enough oil in it. So it had an issue with the wheels. One was missing and the other one was kind of funky, and I'll show you why. And then back here on the brackets on both sides were loose, so I reinforced those. I added an extra bolt on each side so it wouldn't flop back and forth. So it has 2 points of contact now. Greased up both of those wheels. Yesterday I had put a used carb on it. The carb that was in it was all crusty, and I put that in the ultrasonic cleaner last night. So I'll use that one on another machine. I wanted to see if this machine would run, so I put another used carby on it. The blade vibrated, so I put another used blade on it. I hope the blade is good on it. It was a single holer. It just needed to be sharpened, so this one was vibrating. I think it's bent. So let me show you the wheel. The one wheel that was on it had a piece of plastic clear hose is the spindle, and the wheel that was left on it was just freewheeling on the hub. So I was able to find 2 wheels that match the same height and almost the same tread pattern as the rear. So I threw those on, greased those up, greased up the adjuster here. So I got the gang all here to check out the Blue Bomber 2003. So somebody had really spent some time on this, repainted the deck. It was originally red. I can see some holidays underneath where it wasn't painted. It was an original red Murray deck. So I kind of fooled with this thing this morning. Like I said, messed with the 2 brackets back there to secure those. Searched out my junk wheels, found 2 that were acceptable, right hub width, and also the wheel height worked out. So let's try this thing right now. There should be enough fuel in it from yesterday. Yeah, there is. So this thing was totally submerged. You can see the leftover salt here from the salt water dried and stayed on the top of the tank here, plus all this here is leftover salt. So I'll be pretty happy if the crankshaft isn't bent, that we solved that issue and was able to find a wheel for it. So I'd be happy if we could salvage this thing from the scrap pile. 1. So very good. Started second pull. I just got to shorten up the pull cord. I had wound up the recoil yesterday, one more revolution, but whoever did the cord, they just made it too long here up on the handle. It's dangling, so that needs to be shortened up. I kind of matched it up with another Quantum, and it's just too long. I can't go anymore on the spring. I wound it as tight as I could. So I had given you the engine number yesterday. I'll put it down below, the 123 Kilo 02. It's a 2003 model year. So sorry about yesterday's video. I hope this one's working. Bruce Beaver did an awesome job yesterday. He knew what I was saying. It was all show and tell. I had to turn this thing over, drained it out a couple of times. I think I did pretty good getting the moisture out of it. Let's see if it's murky with the new 1030 weight I put in it. Not bad. Yeah, I think it's going to work for us. I got it at the right level, and it looks pretty clean. So no vibration. That used blade I put on it was acceptable. So I think we're good to go. I just got to do some Lawrence Carroll on this. Take my scrubby pad with some Dawn dish soap and get rid of all the sand and salt. You can see up here where all the debris in the water stuck to the recoil. That was all in the water. Salt residue. So like I said, I'm very happy that I was able to salvage this. This will be my cheapest pusher. I'll probably do $100 for it, just because it's ugly as sin. But it's got a Quantum, which is running fine in my opinion. Yesterday you could see it smoking. It was smoking terribly, but now it cleaned up. So who knows how this thing was sitting as far as oil getting into the exhaust. Okay, so I just gotta thread this through. I've got the 2 screws for this, so I'll mark this ready to go. Anywho, Blue Bombers done. Thanks for coming out. Again, sorry for yesterday's conundrum. I don't know what happened. I think maybe the battery went dead on my microphone. So it was a technical malfunction. I got to do some videos this week on what came in yesterday and today. I had 2 scrappers yesterday and a landscaping guy bring me stuff, and then that same landscaping guy come back today with a pressure washer and some 2-cycle stuff. So I got a boatload of equipment here we have to go through and check out, and I'll tell you what I spent on it. I think I got some good deals. I'll just give you a sneak peek. This came in yesterday. A scrapper that delivers. This is all he had for me. Call me and said, "Are you home?" I'm down the street. I just picked up this machine. So this is how it come in. I gave 10 for it. So rusty here. So is that a floody 7 horse? Uh-oh, no oil. Let me put you on the stand. I want to look at that. Don't know what year it is. Just a platinum 7 horse. No fuel down there. This is an old monster. Possibly a 2001. Oh, the cable's pinched. When they put the handle down, they pinch the shit out of one of these cables, which is not acceptable. Yeah, it's the drive cable they pinched. This one here going right into the rear wheel drive, so that's uncool. I'm just going to look at the oil. We'll come back and check this out further. Today's just a update on the Blue Bomber. Okay, there is oil, but it's at the very tip and it's well used. So is this thing froze up, locked up, or did they try to drain the oil and the gas so the garbage men would take it? Garbage men usually never have a chance in hell on picking up lawn equipment. There's so many scrapper guys going by trying to get the metal. It never sits long enough for the garbage guys to get it. And they'll put a sticker on it. Can't take anything with gas or oil on the item, like getting a red tag or a parking ticket. They'll just tag it and not take it. And then maybe by then, the second week, a scrapper comes by and snatches it up. But they always get the stuff in the first week. Like I said, these garbage men never get a chance to take anything metal. Okay, you guys, that's all I got. Data manufacture. Trying to read it. I'm in the shade. Okay, it's a 2010. Sorry, looks like 10th month 2010. 2010 model year. I'll give you the Craftsman number next time. That's all I'm going to give you today. Happy Sunday. Today was Blue Bomber Day. Adios, amigos. Please tip your waitress and wait staff. They're doing an awesome job. I'll start showing you what came in yesterday and today. Have a good week. Merry Christmas. If you want to email me, it's tommy.time@yahoo. Tommy.time@yahoo. You can look at my page description, or I'll put my email email below and the details if you want to complain, criticize, compliment. Adios.